What's up, y'all? You're watching Union Minded. I'm your host, Eric, and today we're going to talk about tomorrow's union meeting and tomorrow's EWMC meeting. Before we dive into all of that, though, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Please ring the notification bell so you never miss a beat. Please drop some comments so that I know you're participating and we can interact together and learn together. And please share these videos far and wide with anyone who needs a little bit of a perspective from a union activist. So here in Local 26, union meeting is happening tomorrow, Friday. And before the general membership meeting, which is at 7 o'clock, make sure your dues are paid. Make sure you're coming with your notebook and your pen. Make sure you're taking notes. Make sure you're taking that information back. But before you go to the general membership meeting, get there a little early. And what do I mean by a little early? I mean get there at 5 o'clock. Because at 5 o'clock is the EWMC meeting. The EWMC is the Electrical Workers Minority Coalition of Local 26. We meet at 5 p.m. Now, there's a misconception out there, and I've spoken on this in the past, but I'm going to reiterate. There's a misconception that the EWMC is only a place for minorities to come to. That is far from the truth. The EWMC is a place for all IBEW Local 26 members to come to. This is not a place of exclusion. It is a place of inclusion. We want everybody to be able to participate. We want everybody to come on down and become members. We want everybody to get in on this good work that we do. I want to give you a little bit of information about the EWMC in this video, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the national mission statement, because the EWMC is not just a part of Local 26, it's part of a national organization. The EWMC is a national caucus. Many locals across the country have EWMC chapters. So I'm going to read from the mission statement from the national bylaws so you get an idea of what the EWMC is all about. Of course, you know my eyes are getting bad, so here we go with the glasses again. All right. This is the EWMC mission statement. To promote equity, equal opportunity, and employment for minorities and underrepresented workers at all levels of the IBEW structure. To foster leadership development and empower minorities and underrepresented workers to become active participants and leaders in the IBEW. To provide assistance to and address discrimination complaints of minorities and underrepresented workers in the IBEW. To promote, support, and assist the organizing of minority and underrepresented workers in the IBEW. To encourage minority and underrepresented workers to be greater activists in community and political affairs, and to be actively involved in human, civil, and women's rights organizations both within and outside of organized labor. Now, you've heard within these 6 points the word underrepresented workers quite a few times. It's because it's not just about empowering minorities, it's about empowering underrepresented workers. Who are the underrepresented workers, though? We define it as African Americans, Asian Pacific Americans, Latino Americans, Native Americans, persons with disabilities, and women. And we're here to promote, help, and grow the participation of underrepresented workers and minorities within the IBEW. That's what we're all about. Now, for Local 26 specifically, we do a lot of community engagement, community outreach. We do a lot of political activism, so that's a part of it as well. But we have our meetings on the same night as the general membership meeting. They're at 5 o'clock. We follow Robert's Rules of Orders in our meeting as well. There's an order of business similar to the general membership meeting. You'll learn about Robert's Rules of Order better at the EWMC meeting, because it's less structured and so strict, and there's more latitude to be able to teach about motioning, about seconding a motion, about calling of the question, tabling an idea, and all these different things that may sound foreign when you come to a general membership meeting for the first time. So come out to the EWMC meeting at 5 p.m. at the Lanham Hall. if you feel so inclined to, and I'd love to get to meet you while you're there. After that, you head upstairs at 7 p.m. and you hit up the general membership meeting, and you find out what's going on within your local, and you ask the questions that are pertinent. Now, you're going to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so you will be going to work tomorrow. Talk to your coworkers and see if you can't bring a friend to the union meeting. 2 heads are better than 1. Talk to your coworkers tomorrow and see if there's anything that anyone wants you to ask. If you are going to the union meeting, let them know, I'm going to go to the union meeting. Is there anything you guys want to know about? Is there any concern that you have out here that we want to bring up at the union meeting and talk face to face with leadership about it? You're going to work tomorrow. It's your chance to recruit other brothers and sisters to get involved and get active and become an active part of the brotherhood, as opposed to folks that just have a job. You know, we need more activists. We need less folks that just have a job. It's the only way we grow our influence, and we gain the leverage needed to earn the quality of life that we so richly deserve after the decades-long abuses that working people have had to deal with. And we need to come together to fight back, and that's a place to do it. So I hope I see you at the EWMC meeting at 5 p.m. and I hope I see you at the general membership meeting at 7 p.m. here at Local 26. And if you're in other locals across the country, start going to your union meetings and recruit people to come with you. And remember, bring your notebook, bring a pen, take notes so that you can go back to your job site and give some information to the other folks who maybe weren't able to come. Maybe they couldn't go. But you can be the conduit for the information that they need to receive to find out what's going on within their local. All right? That's what being a good brother, sister, sibling is all about. So get into it. Remember, the fight is not left and right. It is up and down. It's going to take solidarity to win always. Each one teach one. Get out there and reach one. And lastly, there can be no union without you and I, front and center. All right? Peace.